Hello, this is Victoria Wynn. I want to give you a quick but thorough step-by-step beginner's how-to on how to create my alcohol ink technique. I'm just calling it the Wynn alcohol ink technique. What I use is clear LUXE WaterFX. Here's what it looks like in a cup. And then I've got some alcohol inks. Currently, I'm using the Jacquard Pinata brand. This one is called Let's Resin. It's just an alcohol ink as well. It's on the more inexpensive side, and I found that it works great. So this is called Let's Resin in a color called Coffee. This is a Pinata Rainforest Green, and this is the Pinata called Rich Gold. Then I do have some, well, maybe I don't. I was going to, oh, here it is. So this is a white Blanco Pinata color. And these little bottles are extremely handy because sometimes I'm purchasing larger bottles like this rainforest green, and so then you need to put them in smaller bottles, and that little pointing thing though, that's part of the magic. So this coffee ink does not have that. It is spilling on me. These are so messy, by the way. You cut off the tip, but dang, aim it away from you. That is my tip. These inks are so messy. But you see, like, it doesn't have that pointy tip like these do. I just got these off Amazon, and so far they're working out quite well. So that's step one, is just get the colors that you want to use and set them out along with your LUXE WaterFX. This is a huge part of the magic. It will not work without that for the Wynn alcohol ink technique. And then you really need to shake your metallics well, whether it's a pearl or gold or brass or whatever color you like. Shake it extremely well. Oh, I've got something bumpy under here. These I found, maybe you do have to shake them well. I don't know, I better do it now that I said that. But I haven't felt the need to shake those, but just the metallics for sure. Okay, this tree of life is found on wynnmodernart.com. And the first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm at least gonna start, I think I'll do a bit of a close-up in the middle, the tree trunk, because that's where we have the most wood. So far, I've done this on wood, canvas. This is a Baltic birch. I've done it on cradle board and on canvas. You can do it on tile. Step number one, make sure that you've got your WaterFX. That has to be the base before you add any color of alcohol ink or metallic. You've got to have the WaterFX down, because that's how you're going to get the amazing chemical reaction. Step two, grab whatever color you feel drawn to that day. For me, oh my gosh, boy do I love greens. So I'll do a drop, a few drops here and there. That is gorgeous already. Remember, this gold has to be shaken very well. And then I just drop right around. There we go. Right around my greens. And then Oh, it's still doing magical things. Hold on. Hang on here. Let's show you like this. Maybe a little brown over here. Now, the magic, I tell ya, white is magical. These are all fresh and new to me. They haven't been like sitting around at my house or anything. So I've found that the fresh inks work great. Though admittedly, I have tested the WaterFX. I tested it a year old, and the WaterFX was still working great. The alcohol inks, not so much. They seem to really have a shelf life that matters. So I've shown you all the colors that I've used. Part of the reason I do not edit my videos is so you can truly see, oops, there you go, exactly what I'm doing. No crazy trickery going on here. So after I've added some golds, a couple colors, dun, 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 I bring this out and watch how it separates the colors and creates like a geode effect. Now, the alcohol inks dry pretty fast, so if your WaterFX isn't cutting through it, it just means it's because, like right there, the the WaterFX didn't cut through that gold, and that's just because I let the gold sit a little long. Popping a bubble, there we go. Yet down here, where I had just poured that green, that is where we're gonna get the biggest reaction from the WaterFX. Look how pretty already. This is the base of the tree. I'm just gonna do this whole tree of life in this Wynn alcohol ink technique, and it's gorgeous. I love it. It's simple, gorgeous. So I'm gonna do it here just for a minute, a little bit more. You can just kind of watch me be in my groove, and if I'm quiet, that's why. The fine tip of the WaterFX really is helpful for this tree because I can get all the branches with the WaterFX quite easily just using the fine tip. I'm using the tip to spread it around a little. It just makes it go quicker. I'm like, I want to get to the fun part. Oh, I'm not impatient. Never. I'm not impatient. I'm not a perfectionist. I mean, it's just ridiculous that I'm both of those, isn't it? I've learned to be, let's see. I've learned a lot of Buddhist principles through art, like calm, relaxation, stop rushing, Victoria, calm it down. It's going to be okay. It's been really amazing for me. So notice I'm doing the tree in portions like this because the WaterFX does dry, and we want to keep all this. Let's see, what do I want to do? I don't know. To get this chemical reaction, we've got to have the alcohol ink not dry up on me and not have the WaterFX dry up on us. There's not really method to my madness right now. I'm honestly just having a great time. And I'm not choosing my colors any specific way or the place I'm putting the drops. I'm I am honestly just having a great time. I absolutely love this technique. It's incredibly fun, incredibly beautiful on this wood tree. I love the symbolism of the tree of life. Like, anyways, I love also the symbolism of like a family tree. I have 5 children. Family is just everything to me. So this could be a family tree, it could be something that you gift. And you could put the names of your family members on it, on the outside, on the framing, the frame part, or on the back, or so. Again, the products, the Jacquard alcohol inks, except for the coffee. That's the color it says. That's by LUXE Resin. And it works great too. So if you want a little bit more of a budget alcohol ink, I've been having a great time with that LUXE Resin. Like, I have a whole set of them and I use them all the time. That gold though, it's magic, and it is Pinata Jacquard color. So I highly recommend getting that. They don't know I'm talking so well about their company. This is truly just me really loving the product and just sharing it with you. LUXE WaterFX on wynnmodernart.com. Non-toxic, don't worry about your kids and your pets. We don't want anybody drinking it. You know, nothing crazy like that, please. But I just open a window just because it smells, I don't know, a little like paint sometimes, I guess. So I figure, I open the windows for paint. I'll open the windows for the water effects. And again, I'm doing this in portions because it does dry and we just don't get the good chemical reaction that's so dang fun when it dries. The colors I used were the Rainforest Green, Blanco White, Coffee, and the LUXE Resin brand. Oh my gosh, this is fun. Okay, I could be here all night if I don't. Yeah, it's getting late here and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I want to do the whole tree though. Don't do the whole tree, Vic. It's okay. But it is so fun. The bottles, like I said, Amazon. Nothing fancy about them. I just bought a whole bag. Comes with a little funnel so you can pour without making a big mess. So I'm sure you can imagine just how beautiful this is going to be when it's all done. And life has gotten a little stressful in the last year and a half, wouldn't you say? So I'm finding this to be so, so gratifying. I'll show you a quick close-up. Let me move this out of the way so you can see. And there we have it. Easy peasy, fun, fun, fun. You can do blues, greens, white, gold. If you've purchased like our Japanese wave, and we have a lot of intricate cut wood on wynnmodernart.com, And there's a turtle. So with the turtle, I actually didn't even use green. I used browns, that coffee color, oranges, gold, and I loved it. Actually, where is my turtle? I don't know where my turtle is in the moment, but I am absolutely loving this beautiful tree of life. This is going to be amazing. It's quite quick drying, so you'll be done with your project by morning. You could even hang this, at least like I said, here in Utah with our weather. It's quite quick. If you want to marble things a touch, then all you need to do is tilt the slightest little bit. Do it when it's wet. Right now, it's really drying that fast. So when it's wet, tilt just a little and you'll get like a marbly effect, like right there. So that's just alcohol inks plus LUXE WaterFX. And so you can get marbled effects. You can get these kind of geode-esque effects like I've done on the tree. It just depends if you want to tilt or not. And in this case, I actually just really love this and how it's turning out. Let me know if you do this technique, how you like it, and I would love to see pictures and video. If you do this technique, I really appreciate when you give me credit. Just call it the Wynn alcohol ink technique. Oops. That makes me so happy. I've put in so many hours figuring this out, so that is amazing to me when people do that. I really appreciate it. From artist to artist, I say thank you, thank you. I think we can all help each other out a little bit, and that is one way you can help me out. Victoria Wynn of WynnModernArt.com. Having an incredible time painting a tree of life using LUXE WaterFX and alcohol inks. Thanks, guys.